My name is Katayoun, and my research is about how the local government's fiscal arrangements can affect the way the city is growing and planning. I'm doing this research at Bartlett School of Planning under supervision of Claudio Maglas and Mike Racco. First, I will talk a bit about literatures, and then about my case study, which is in Tehran, and then I will talk about my research design in this study. In the literature review, in most of the countries, the role of the central governments has changed from a welfare state to the more decentralized state of today. And fiscal decentralization is about passing budgetary authority from a central government to local governments to make taxing and spending decisions. Local governments, and in my case, municipalities, have two types of budget to plan their expenditures. One is operating budgets, and the other is the capital expenditure budget. And to generate income, they use some classic tools, which is intergovernmental transfers, property taxes, and user fees. But currently, they are using some alternative tools to generate income from private development, to mobilize private funding to their income, such as development charges like planning gain in Britain, and value capture taxes and relaxing regulation taxes. Development charges is a charge levy on developers to provide facilities that the additional development necessitates, or in some cases the developer has to provide those services directly. Value capture taxes capture some or all of the value that public investments, such as public transportation, generates for private landowners. Relaxing regulation taxes, which is my interest in this research, is about relaxing planning restriction in a certain designated area to and give developers the right to build beyond the limits of density in exchange for a fee. But how these taxes would affect the way the city is planning and the way the city is growing, there is not much data about this issue. Just Needham asserts that magnitude, frequency, locational, and the role of taxation affects the way that the city is growing. In my case study, which is Tehran, in 1980s, the government started to phase out its financial assistance to Tehran municipality. As a result, municipalities started to look for innovative ways to generate money, like changing land use, selling land, increasing property taxes, privatizing services, and more importantly, selling extra density to developers, which became a major source of money for Tehran's municipalities. Actually, this tool has assisted the financial independence of the municipality from the central government and helped to increase the amount of housing units. However, it has made municipality become dependent to construction sector, its fluctuations, and the agent involved, such as developers. In this case, developers tend to pass these charges to purchaser and renters of the properties instead of reducing their own profit. This tool also accelerated uneven development of the city and the north-south social and physical duality of the city. Moreover, some regulations of comprehensive plan of the city has to be replaced by temporary circulars and ad hoc regulations in order to respond to these fast-growing developments. By using empirical evidences from Tehran, I study how the selling density tool, as an example of revenue-raising tools, has influenced the urban planning system of the Tehran by affecting the development decisions and also the growth of the city. My main research questions in this study is how the selling density tool in Tehran has affected housing development processes by affecting the decisions of developers, agents, particularly developers. And the second question is how these tendencies and decisions of these agents has shaped the city of Tehran and where the developments are happening and at what pace and in which parts. And my third research question is about how in turn this market-led growth has shaped the way the city is planned. And in this part I focus on how public sector respond to the challenges and needs of this development-led growth by creating new decision-making institutes, replacing comprehensive plans with ad hoc rules and revising plans to manage the capital city. But how I want to answer to these questions? Based on the land price division of Tehran, in this study I divided the city in three parts. The light gray ones is the areas with the high land prices, and medium gray is areas with more moderate land prices, and dark gray is in places that the land price is not that much high. And I'm not, at the moment I'm conducting semi-structured interviews with 27 developers from small, medium and large size developers, and also 18 interviews with planners in public sector and private sector, and also content analysis of the plans and revision plans and rules of the city. Thank you for your attention.